So next play we're going to be looking at is this flanker dig play. I'm going to show you the base setup that I like, just something that kind of go back and forth with and really get them to, kind of have to adjust to you. So why I like this is it's a cloud flout beater. It goes ahead and beats all cloud flouts and man activates them to where we're going to have a nice easy catch. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the setup. All I'm going to do is put the A on a streak, put the B on a slant. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's cover 2, cover 3, or cover 4. If they're in cloud flats, what you're going to see is going to man activate. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we have an additional blocker here. So I'm going to take this Y. I'm going to motion block him behind the left tackle, and it gives us just another option to help block. And you're going to see how this B is going to get wide open over here on the right-hand side. Now, let me show you in instant replay what happens with cloud flats. The player that's going to be covering Freeman here, number 24, is going to go ahead and play his zone, and then he's going to make sure that when Freeman goes up, see how he turns his back? I know as soon as I see that kind of motion here that he's turning his back, that he's on man activation. That's when I'm going to throw it, because he's going to cover that player down the field man on man for the rest of his route once you see that, right? And that's why it's a nice easy throw. You're going to see that we had got to about the 40-yard line, which will give you about a 15-yard gain. Now let's go ahead and show it to you on cover 3 here. It doesn't matter where the cloud flat is. I'll leave him close this time. Maybe it looks like it's going to be like an outside linebacker situation, or maybe they just leave that guy there. Again, A on the streak, B on the slant, move this guy over. Now watch the player that's going to be covering Freeman. He's going to turn his back, and once he turns his back, we throw it to the B. Make sure you hold on to that possession catch for the nice easy catch. Let's go ahead and show you against cover 4 now. It's going to work exactly the same. I'll go ahead and base the line, and let's go ahead and press. Make sure you see that it is still going to work. And I get this guy to do what I need him to do. And let's go ahead and do the cloud flats, right? Again, A on the streak, B on the slant. Go ahead and motion this player over. And you're going to go make sure that you've got the ability to get that extra blocker. They're going to man activate, and you're going to throw it to this B receiver, and you're going to get some easy yards, 15 plus when you do this right. So let's say that they want to go ahead and take that slant away. Maybe you've done it a couple of times. You want to make sure that you have that ability to really, have an answer here. So say they take the user player and kind of, man up on B. They're going to take that player away, right? Typically, they won't, because they got to go ahead and cover them all the way to the right, and they just expect their cloud flat to cover them. But in case they did, that's where the X comes into factor here. He does, though, a good job of, going ahead and kind of vacating the spot a little bit. See how he goes to the middle of the field. We kind of throw it to him, get ourselves, that possession catch in the middle, just to kind of give you another option. That's why I like that receiver over there. So it's got a nice couple, setups that you can kind of make sure it happens. You can also make it look exactly the same way, where you go ahead and do this with the Y and leave the A on his route. So say that they're going ahead and, looking at this B receiver, and they're covering him that way. You look like you're doing the same thing, because it's going to look like a streak route by the A. And next thing you know, you're going across the middle with him, and now they're like, okay, what do I do? Because you were able to kind of throw that in, just kind of get them to, bait them with that slant route, but then you're going to end up throwing it to that A route. So they're not going to man activate when you have the A on the post. But if somebody is trying to take away that slant on you, and you want a different option, and you want to kind of make it look the same, by all means, leave that player on that post, and then now it gives them something to think about. So, you know what, I can't cover that, or I can't go with that B across the field, because they're going to beat me with the A. So just a nice little play. You go back and forth with chess, and have yourself a nice play here.